Okay, let's run through this. Hopefully this time without messing up, but the reason why I'm going to keep the music on low is just there to keep me on pace. Alright. Got my Alexa for music. Let me just pull her out. Alright. Alexa, restart song. Hi, my name is Mark Schmidt, and this is my project on the reality of state-sponsored hacking. To most people, hacking doesn't seem like a big issue. It just seems like, oh, some people got their credit cards stolen, but it rarely ever seems to happen to you. First, what is hacking? According to the Minnesota Attorney General, hackers illegally access devices or websites to steal people's personal information, which they use to commit the crimes like theft. Many people shop, bank, and pay bills online. People also store financial information, like credit card or bank account numbers on their devices. A hacker can do a lot of damage even if only one account or device is compromised. To make matters worse, hackers are difficult to stop because they are often located outside the United States and use cutting-edge technology to evade the law enforcement and acquire large amounts of information. State-sponsored hacking is slightly different from regular hacking, as it is sponsored by a country. There have been certain cyber attacks recently that have made this idea more prominent. One of those is the SolarWinds attack. Not currently known who caused it is a big issue, seeing as it will cost upwards as much as $100 billion. First, let's go over the basics of just hacking. Hacks can come in several different forms, such as things like phishing, bank tapping, etc. The scariest thing of all is how easy it can be to hack. Example 1. Alexa, restart song. Example 1. One easy way to hack someone's information is something called phishing. This can be devastating as it is incredibly easy to do. All you need is Kali Linux and any program that can generate fake emails. With all of this, you'll have the keys to destruction. This allows you to make a fake link to any website and gather any info that is used when logging in. One large cybersecurity attack that was state-sponsored occurred on November 24, 2014. A hacker group that identified itself by the name of Guardians of Peace, or GOP, leaked a release of confidential data from the film studio Sony Pictures. The data included personal information, pictures of employees and their families, emails between employees, information about executive salaries of the company, and then unreleased Sony films, plans for future Sony films, script for certain movies, and other information. The perpetrators were using an invariant of Shamoon wiper malware to erase Sony's computer infrastructure. During the hack, the group demanded Sony withdraw a then upcoming film, The Interview, a comedy about a plot to assassinate the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. And they planned terrorist attacks at cinemas screens that showed it. Many major US cinemas opted not to show this movie because of the terrorist threats. This is one big example of state-sponsored malware. As a response to this attack, when Sony dealt with the hack, they released The Interview for free. Like I was saying before, to most people, hacking doesn't seem like a pressing issue, but in fact, it might be one of the most prominent issues of today. For one reason in general, state-sponsored hacking targets businesses and governments. This means if you work for either the government or a large company, you're at risk. One of the biggest risks is the leak of confidential information. If your company/sector of the government does anything to piss off countries that hold grudges, you could have photos of you and your family leaked, where you live, annual salary, and many more things about you. These leaks are just to whatever group hacked them. They're not, though. But usually, the entire public domain gets hold of them. This means that any mad fool could get a hold of your personal information. That just spells heaps of bad news. Let's say you found out the exact people responsible for the hack. It still wouldn't do much good. Since they're from a different country, not only are cyber laws different, but if the hack was state-sponsored, then the perpetrator wouldn't be jailed since they have the foreign government backing them up. This means that there isn't really a way to force punishment on those who commit state-sponsored hacking. It isn't just bad news, though. Things are being done about this. Organizations are beefing up cybersecurity, hiring white hat hackers who are paid to hack companies and report how they got in, and even in some cases, using AI to stop hackers. More on that in the description. As you now know, the companies themselves are stopping hacks from getting too far. But what can you do? You can put wildfires. Make sure your security software is up to date. Devices, operating systems, and internet-connected software, like email programs, web browsers, music players, should be updated regularly. Your computer will typically notify you when a software update is available. Install antivirus and anti-malware software. If you not have security software, install a firewall and antivirus software to keep them up to date. There are plenty of reputable products available for free that have a free trial period even. These programs help you identify the latest threats and allow a user to remove malicious software from the device. Do your research before installing any program. Beware of scams that attempt to lure you to disclosing your personal information or direct you to download programs that may contain malware. Create a strong PIN or passcode if your device is lost or stolen. A strong passcode may prevent a thief from accessing all of the information that is stored on your phone. Many smartphones, in fact, allow you to remotely wipe the information from your computer in the event of loss or theft. But what could you do if your stuff gets hacked? First off, have devices inspected. If your computer or other device is hacked, disconnect it from the internet and have it looked at and repaired by a trusted specialist. Be cautious when calling telephone numbers for technical support. Be cautious when calling telephone numbers for technical support specialists that you find online. Scam artists sometimes set up authentic-looking websites that may appear to be affiliated with your computer's manufacturer. When consumers call these entities, they are often told they must pay hundreds of dollars for the computers to be fixed, or a technician installs other viruses onto a computer that steal information or cause more problems. It is often best to take the device to a physical repair shop rather than trying to find a technician online. If you call a technician online, be sure to research the company and its phone number to be sure it is legitimate. Change passwords after getting the device repaired or clean the viruses. You should change all the passwords for any accounts that you access using the device. The malicious software that was removed from your computer may have transmitted your passwords to an attacker, granting the hacker easy access to your information. Similarly, if one of your online accounts has been hacked, be sure to change your password immediately. A hacker may also change your password, denying you access to the account. If you're unable to access your account, contact the website directly and can assist you in restoring your account. This was a presentation on hacking and state-sponsored hacking, and how to prevent it. Thank you for listening to my presentation.